request all of us to stand and for a few moments of silence, remember CK. We have all gathered here, saddened by the news of passing away of Professor C.K. Prahalad, who was loved by all of us. Most knew him as a teacher, thinker, visionary, and a patriot. All will remember him as somebody who touched lives and made it more meaningful.
As we all know, his heart was here in India. He really helped Indian entrepreneurs, Indian students. He went out of his way. We all feel very orphaned at the loss of CK.
Many people think of him as a great teacher, which he was in Michigan, as a great thinker in the management science. They call him a management guru. My own view of the man is that he was, it is exactly at the intersection of the frontier management thinking and social transformation. His final thoughts, which is addressing the market at the bottom of the pyramid, was just not about supply and demand. There's a more fundamental, subtle issue, dimension in that, which is really lifting people out from poverty into the mainstream of the global economy. We'll pay tribute to a true visionary in this science.
In Mahabharata, Vyas Maharshi used the relationships to drive home certain points, certain values. A person like Van Gogh used a simple sunflower to communicate the truth. CK used business not only to improve the business, but the entire human life and the quality of soul.
CK truly believed in improving the world through his contributions. He had a vision for marrying sustainability and business innovation. He had a vision for global business innovation with inclusive growth. He had defined a model for next practices in global business education. The best way to pay our tribute to CK is to strive for turning his dreams into reality and keeping his concepts of next practices alive. Thank you.
The C in C.K. Prahalad stood for concern for India. The K stood for knowledge, and the P stood for his being a passionate philosopher of change, of altering mindsets, of redefining the future. He could take the simplest of things and make it extremely profound and complex. And he would take the most complex of things and make it embarrassingly simple. And I think being able to do that is a phenomenal quality in anybody. CK, we wait for you.
The last day of the class, towards the end of the lecture, he wrote on the overhead transparency, he wrote, "Don't play God, be a yogi." So he was steeped in Indian values. He was rooted in Indian spirituality in a very fundamental way. And that's what someone else here talked about, social transformation. He looked upon business as a tool to improve the world, improve people, improve all of us, all those who came in contact with him.
I had the honor of working with CK on two of his books. One was The Fortune at the Bottom of the Pyramid. The other was his last book, The New Age of Innovation. And I've known him in close quarters as a researcher, as a writer, as a thinker, as a teacher, as my mentor. He gave us the intellectual freedom to write, whatever we wanted, whatever we experienced on the ground, and he thought really, really far ahead.
He says that as an Indian, I always felt proud to see him at the pinnacle of corporate strategy gurus in the world. We are fortunate to have had the opportunity to cross paths with this great soul. At this time of grief, I would like to wish his entire family all the strength and to let them know that we are with them and to make sure that the fire that he left within each of us continues to burn and his memory remains forever.